Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm always happy to connect with you guys. Today I have another success story to talk about today. And he's a brother man of mine here, a mentor in the YouTube thing and about life and all. So today I have with me.
Well, my name is Merit and I'm so excited to be part of this show. I hope and I pray that my little experience I will share will impact someone in one way or the other.
Oh yeah, that one is really true. So as he goes by the name Merit. Merit what?
Onyedum.
Merit Onyedum.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you're Nigerian, yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. So like before we come to the success story, yeah, I want us to just brief us through about your life, like how you started, like your young age. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background and all.
Well, my name is Merit. As like I said before, I'm the second child of my parents, second child, second son, and I think we are seven in numbers, and we're seven children, including my dad and my mom, so making it 9. Then one additional child. So we are plenty. That's just summary of it. And I came to Ghana, I think 2014, October 2014. I came to further my education. It was really worth it because, staying in Nigeria, trying to gain admission and not getting it wasn't really helping because I stayed 3 years before I decided to come to Ghana.
Wow.
And well, me coming to Ghana is like something I wasn't expecting because I had a dream one night and I went to tell my mom. I told my mom that it's like I'm not seeing myself schooling in Nigeria.
Okay.
So that was it. She was like, okay. She started looking for school outside Nigeria. She was thinking of Canada at first, but because of the dollar and the rest, so she was like, okay, I should come to Ghana.
Okay. So like tell us about your childhood. Like how was it like?
Well, my childhood was amazing. It was amazing. It was kind of stressful because being the second child, I have other younger siblings to not really cater for, but at least I have to leave that good example so they will follow suit. So it was amazing. It was amazing though. It was and kind of stressful, especially when it got to the secondary school part.
Okay.
But growing up, I've gotten the care, attention from my parents and support. They've always been there, especially my mom.
Okay.
She's been supportive. She has, that's just basically it.
Okay, so but you, like, how best can you describe yourself, like?
Well, I'm an introvert. You see,
Oh, wow.
Yes. For that, I'm trying to break out of my shell. I'm trying to learn how to mingle, talk to people, feel free.
Right.
Being around a whole lot of people. But aside from that, I'm a very simple guy. I actually flow with people that have the same energy with me. See, when you vibe and I feel like we're flowing with the same frequency, I tend to continue. But sometimes starting the conversation become an issue. You see, that's why. So I just wait when I get the opportunity, then I utilize it. I'm a Leo, okay? So as a Leo, I'm a lion. Even if I don't talk much, but still I take things to heart. When you do something, I want to correct it instantly. Yeah, and also. Well, I'm a Nigerian. If I'm to talk about myself, being a Nigerian, we are trained in a way. We have to make sure every moment counts. You see, we have to make sure we are always active. We have to make sure the little opportunity we have, we utilize that opportunity. You see, so well, if I want to add more about my personal, myself, well, I love swimming. You see, for that, I love swimming a lot. It's something I do whenever I feel stressed. I just feel like, okay, let me just go to the water, swim. I don't like, I go to the beach, but I don't swim in the beach because I'm scared. And because the beach is salty, you see. Well, aside from that, I love swimming. I love playing games. I love money, you see. I love money because that's basically why we are here to work and enjoy life. So I love money. And aside from that, I love helping out the little way I can. I can support and I think that's.
I was waiting for that particular part. I love helping out, yeah, because like you've helped a lot of people that I know personally. Me, for example, I'm part of the people that you've helped out, based on YouTube and out of YouTube, yeah. And so, like, during school days, how was it like for you? Like, did you go to boarding school or?
Well, for my primary school days, I went to a day school. Secondary school, I went to boarding. The university. Ghana.
Okay, so have you ever had an argument with people when you're like in school, like secondary school and that?
Yes, I think I can remember one. I had an argument with this guy and I regretted it because we I don't know what really happened. We fought. So one of our teacher caught us and he punished us. We're actually advising ourselves during that punishment. I was like, why did you annoy me? He was like, why did I? Like, it was like we felt like it was not supposed to. It wasn't worth it. So ever since that day, I decided, no. If the issue becomes too serious, I'll prefer to walk away from it because of like the punishment was too much. I felt like the fight wasn't worth it.
Okay, so like in terms of like you were talking about like you being there for your younger ones, like setting an example, how has that like shaped your life in some way?
Okay, well, I was actually planning on getting married at the age of 25.
Wow.
I know a whole lot of guys who say it's too early, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to get to let's say 60 and I'm still paying school fees. So I want everything to happen on time. And ever since my siblings joined me in Ghana, I decided to pause some certain things. You see, I decided to try to make sure that they said, according to the video, he said you rise by lifting others. Yeah. So you try to help this because you never know where the future is taking us to. Yeah. You can have today and tomorrow you will be in need. So it's better in the family, different people have. So in case you need something or you guys are supposed to do something, everybody don't need to rely on you. Yeah. You see, so aside from that, I try to, whenever I want to do something that I feel like I won't encourage them to copy. I just let go of that thing. You see, because as I'm the oldest in Ghana when it comes to my family, so they're all looking up to me. They want to see, okay, what's the brother doing? What is he doing? Is this still nice? So just like our parents, you see, a man who wants to get married to a woman that can bring up good children. Yeah. So if you get married to someone that do things that you don't want your children to emulate, you end up having issues. So that's why I try to do things that when I see them doing it, at least I will not have any issue with them.
Okay, so that's true. So like, how did you came about like doing YouTube when you entered Ghana and all that?
Wow. Well, YouTube, let me say it's because of at first it was because of the money, not really passion, because being a Nigerian is the money. Because I woke up I went to, I think it was 2015 when my younger sister came to Ghana.
Okay.
So then it wasn't that easy because in Nigeria they changed our president. So the new president, he wasn't really, I won't go there, okay? But he wasn't who we were expecting. His the policy he brought in place wasn't something we want. Yeah. Okay. So paying school fees became an issue. So the workload was too much for my parents. Even sending money for us to feed was a big deal. So one day I thought to myself, I was like, why don't I just go out, look for something to do? So unlike Nigeria, if you go out, you get someone, maybe they're in need of a teacher, they're in need of this. So I went out, I moved around, I did not see anything. So I came back to my side, I thought that, I've gone around, I did not see any signboard of, they need any staff or something. So I look at my phone, I was like, I have phone with me. Why don't I go online and check what I can do? So I went online, I did some few research. Then I discovered how just this few, I had to make money online. I discovered, you can upload content on YouTube, then you make money. So it started from there, you see. I started gathering content. Then from there, I think I told few of my friends that, look at YouTube pay. So the thing is, I cannot encourage them to do it because I've not benefited from it. So I think a friend of mine told me, you have been promoting YouTube, but you've not made up to $10 in YouTube. So I told him that when I make my first money or when they pay me my first cash out, you will be the first person to know. So the day I received the money, I went to meet him. I was like, they have paid me. So, so it was the frustration, you see. The way the economy was as at then, I wanted to do something. And I wanted to support my parents because I felt like the workload was too much, giving birth to 7 children, and in Africa, you need to have a job that can,
sustain. Yeah.
That's it. That's the reason why I wanted to get married on time, you see. But as it is now, I won't say Africa because you have the right to control the number of children you give birth to. So that is why if I'm getting married, I'll try to limit the number to what I can take care of.
Okay.
But for YouTube, it was because of the frustration. Then as time goes on, I decided to switch to something I feel comfortable with. You see, something I can do, then come back and do. Okay, that's just it.
So like when you started, like how was it like when you were looking at your video? You just posted one video, like it didn't blow. Like what's that type of experience? How was it like?
It was frustrating because I think I did it for like 4 to 5 months before. I started, I think, December. Then I think my first pay was in June.
Okay.
So I wasn't doing it. Yeah, I wanted the money, but I felt like, putting everything, like putting my effort in it. I knew the money was going to come, but I wanted to just get that grant that the money will keep on coming. You see, because I remember then I taught so many people YouTube. They cash out the first time, then they stop.
Okay.
So I wasn't looking at just taking it once. I wanted a monthly kind of thing, like every month it will keep on coming. So I was doing it for continuity, not just for once. Okay. But it was frustrating at first because you put video, nobody will watch. You do this, the traffic wasn't coming. Okay, I think there's this stuff that happened to me. I went to the school library. I opened my YouTube channel, like almost 10 different desktop. I was streaming my own personal video myself because I wanted the audience.
Oh, wow.
I know it's not nice, but then because of the frustration, I felt like, how am I going to
hack the algorithm?
Yes, because I just thank God that yeah.
So like in terms of the struggle, I want to hear that the struggles, like that's what I want to hear from, because a lot of people go through the same thing, like struggle with life, struggle with what you want to do, like that struggle at that point in time, the frustration and all of that. Like I know you have maybe 1 or 2 memories about the struggles that really touched you. You understand?
Okay. Yeah. One of the aside from my sister being in Ghana, another thing that actually another thing I went through that I felt that motivated me was in terms of this fees. As I then we're paying in dollars.
Okay.
So that was why I was like, then it was so difficult to pay fees. You see, even got to a certain point we had to meet our rector. We're pleading that he should please allow us to write our exam. And you see, I felt bad. I felt like I saw a reason to push. Okay, aside from school fees, feeding became another, issue because of the way my currency was devaluating. You see, the naira was devaluating against the cedis because when we came new, you can get 20 cedis for 1,000 naira. But it got to a certain point, 20 cedis was giving us, 1,000 naira was giving us 12 cedis.
Wow.
So we had to send more naira to gain more cedis. So it was like, then even feeding became an issue because the money, they feel they are sending you big amount of money in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But when it gets to cedis, it becomes so small.
Yeah.
So then I had to even, the money they were sending for me personally before, they were sending the same amount for I and my younger sister.
Wow.
So now I have to cut down my costs below, I wasn't even taking 50% of the money. I was taking 40% of the money, sometimes 30%, because I knew my sister is a lady, so she needs things for herself. Yeah. So I was giving her way more than myself, trying to endure. And then I could not even, I wasn't even interested in a relationship. I had to cut everything down because I felt like I have my sister there that need my help instead of me to have someone that I have to be taken care of aside from her. Yeah. So it was like that. It wasn't easy. And also accommodation became another issue because I was staying in school hostel then, and we were supposed to pay our hostel fee every month.
Yeah.
The money wasn't coming. Like, I've not even seen money to eat, let alone paying hostel fee. So it was like I was like, all those things came together to motivate me to push for YouTube.
Wow. Okay, so like, when we were doing the YouTube thing, at what time like you woke up and saw like my video has gone viral, like at least you got like maybe hundreds or thousands of views, like when was that?
Okay, I think I did a video called Funniest Relationship Problem.
Okay.
So I discovered I had, I think, 30,000 views from the video.
Hey.
So I was happy. I was like, yeah, this thing is working. So I discovered the name. The title was
catchy.
Yes, it was catching. People were actually searching for it.
Oh.
So I was like, wow, this thing is going well. So I actually left it for a couple of I think weeks. Then the video got to 100 and something thousand views.
Whoa.
Like I wanted to run. Like I was so excited. I had to do part 2.
Hey.
So and the funny thing is, as I did part 2, the part 2 started trending again. So I was like, wow. So it was just mind blowing because that was like kind of my breaking point when that video started trending. Then other videos started going with it.
Okay.
So I don't know what led to it, but I felt like I wanted to do something related to relationship, but I don't know how to go about it. And I was into comedy. So I discovered this channel that what they post most is about their issues. You see, most of the time they are doing prank on each other. I was like, okay, it's prank, especially relationship things you experience every day. I was like, okay, why don't I make it funny? Since I'm into comedy, I add funny to it, relationship problem. And I know people are always experiencing relationship problems. So I calculated the title. I was strategizing the title. I was like, this title is going to go with this, is going to go with this. So I added everything together and it worked.
Whoa! So that joy, like, oh, I was happy. So you said you got a breakthrough around, like, you've received your first pay around June, like the 6th month.
Yes.
So you went through struggles from December to that time, finding the right tags, finding the right content, streaming your own video yourself. And also like having issues with school fees, having issues with feeding and all of that, sharing the money with your sister and all of that. But at that point, what did that teach you, like, per se? Like,
well, it taught me patience, you see, because YouTube is not something you enter today and you expect to cash out tomorrow.
Okay.
So it taught me patience. I was able to, unlike before, unlike now, if you apply for YouTube monetization before, they'll monetize you that day or the next day.
Wow.
But like now, you have to get your watch hour this. So then I saw, I was not picturing, like I said before, taking the money from YouTube that moment. What was in my mind was, years to come, okay, how is it going to be? Will it keep on providing money for me? So I was patient enough to allow it to grow.
Okay.
You see, so I was just patient. I believe in, little things. You do this one today, you come back, you're adding to it, it will keep on growing. Yeah. So I don't want to start today and I'm making millions today. You see, so I was patient and I was consistent. That consistency is another thing that actually helped me because, even if I was schooling, I still had to make out time to keep on posting regularly.
Okay.
You see, and I don't know how to put this word now, but I actually stayed awake majority of the time. You see, majority of the time I sleep around 3 sometimes 3 a.m.
Wow.
Because one, I have to download the videos I'm going to post.
Okay.
And I have to do my editing. Aside from me doing the editing, I have to upload them, and then I don't have money to even feed myself, so let alone getting data. So I have to wait till midnight, then I'll use the school Wi-Fi to upload them. Because in the night, around 12, 1, 2, 3, the network is very, very fast. Okay. So I will stay at the school premises just to make sure that I upload those videos. So you see, I sacrifice so many things just because of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Okay, so like that's your video that you saw like got 30,000 views that caused the breakthrough. Yeah. But since that time now, like at what time also like you think like your highest views that you've got on YouTube since that time to now?
My highest view Well, I changed my content. Right now, I'm no longer doing comedy, you know. As at then, the highest view I had was, I think, one of my videos hit 3.something million.
Oh, wow.
Yes. 3.something million views.
Really? Did you jump? Did you shout? Did you?
Did
you pinch yourself like? Is it real?
I wasn't like surprised, you know. I felt like okay, it was meant to be. You see, unlike before when I started, you know, if I get something like 100,000, 200,000, I will feel like okay. Well, it gets to a certain point whereby you're already used to it. So now it wasn't even one video. One video was like 3 point something, another was like 2 point something, another 1 point something million. So it was just like that. So I wasn't like okay. When it got to 1 million, I was like wow. But when I had other videos getting 1 million, I was like kind of used to it. And that's why you see up to now, subscriber counts does not really freak me that much because I feel like it's going to happen. Because YouTube is like an investment whereby you are not going to make the same money you're making this year, next year. It's going to increase. So long as you keep on uploading, it will keep on increasing, it will keep on increasing. And views are supposed to be coming. That one is normal. Subscriber count is supposed to be increasing. It's normal. So it shows that yet you are growing. So that's just it.
So like for the day since you change your content, what type of content do you do now?
For now, I react to music, I react to movie, I react to comedy. Yeah.
So that's it. So how is it going?
Well, I told you I'm a very patient person. So I'm not expecting to make millions tomorrow. Okay. It's time. So I'm trying to build the audience, you see. Let them understand that this is what I'm doing now. Okay? Then I will introduce them just like you giving birth. You don't force your baby to start eating food. Yeah. You first of all introduce them to breast milk, introduce them to formula, then before you decide to introduce them to the normal food, even meat and the rest. So it takes time. You take process. If you introduce them and they don't like it, you come back again and
so that's it. So like this new channel, like how many views have you got? Like the highest views on the video?
Well, as at now, I think one of my videos is ranking 508,000 views. I think that's the highest because I deleted my other videos. So 508,000 views. I think the name of the video is Nego Drama. Also, it's a Brazilian song.
Wow. Okay. So like in terms of like your videos, like in terms of the payout, what video has given you like the highest amount of cash? Like you say this video, like the cash is like really big.
Okay, well, it depends on the country the content is coming from. Okay. You see, YouTube is for I believe it's for US, you see. So if you want to make more money, you go to the country that advertise more. So I believe US advertise. So if you're doing anything and you're targeting US as your audience, you make more money from it. So if for the particular video, I can't really pinpoint that this is giving me this and this and this. But I know when I check my revenue, I get more payouts from US.
Okay. Yeah. So that's it. So like what's your advice will you give to people that have just like starting YouTube, going through stress and all of that?
Well, the thing is, the stress is going to come. Even after you start making money, it will come. Well, it takes consistency, hard work. Just don't put your mind on, okay, you are not seeing the results now, you're not seeing, no, your focus now should be on what am I going to do next? When am I uploading the next content? So find something to occupy your mind, okay? You might put a video, you're not getting traffic, you put, people are not watching. The thing is the bigger picture. Are you going to do it for a very long time or you're just doing it part time? If you are doing it and you feel you want to profit from it, keep on putting content. You might not feel like it's going well, you see, because a lot of things will come and discourage you. Maybe you have rent to pay, just don't let those things trouble you. You can worry about them, but keep on posting content. If you want to go into YouTube, even outside YouTube, anything you are doing, just dedicate your mind in it. If you are into programming or whatever, put your mind in it, okay? Learn more. Find another means to strategize. If you see this method is not working, you rebrand, you strategize and follow another method. You keep on doing something till one of them will work. That's it. No matter how you keep on repeating something over and over again, you will finally, get your breakthrough. I remember, Michael Faraday, when he discovered electricity, he had so many failures till end up discovering the right method that works. So keep on pushing. That's it.
Oh, that's true. So I really appreciate this time, though. Like it's really matters. So what's your highest? What's your subscribers now? Like the numbers?
Oh, I think for now I have 213,000 subscribers.
Oh boy, 213,000. Wow, that's really amazing. So yeah, guys. So we've heard from Meriton Newdome, the guy, and what's your channel's name? Yeah,
Dumsy Brown.
so you guys should check out Dumsy Brown's channel. Yeah, that's the channel name, Dumsy Brown, and he's now doing reaction videos. Yeah, I just want to have a short time with him to like ask him about YouTube and success stories and all the stuff that really matters. Yeah, because like I know success stories matters, like because it inspires people out there to like do more and never to give up. Because you always look at the bigger picture, as he always say. Yeah. So from now, like apart from that thing, like in terms of like life story, what's your goals for the next 5-10 years? Because I know you're into photography as well, and all that. So what's your goal for the next 5 to 10 years? Like,
Well, 5 to 10 years. Well, I think by that time I'll be married. Maybe have my second child.
right.
Then, well, I'll make more money, invest in other things aside from YouTube. Because it's YouTube will bring the money, but it's better for you to have something aside from YouTube that you can see physically. An investment that will be there for you. You can wake up one morning, go out there and meet it. So aside from that investment, I want to invest in other people. You see, find someone that have creative idea, put my money in it. You see, then wait for the result, because I think that's how people get richer. Because you don't have money, then keep it in the bank. You have money, you find someone that have idea. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find people that have idea that just need capital to pursue the idea. I'll fund it and I get my percentage. So that way I know I'm not going to put my mind there. Maybe I get my lawyer to oversee those things. Well, there are a whole lot of things, you see. But at the end of the day, I want to make more money. That's the truth, because the Nigerian in me want to make more money.
Okay, I have one question that I forgot to ask you. Yeah, so for your monthly income, how much do you receive on an average? Don't give us the exact, just give us a range.
For that, I would have loved to say, but
you ought to keep it private.
Yes, please.
You're acting smart, bro. No peace, okay? So thanks for coming though. I really appreciate having you here. So it's a pleasure always listening to you. You're a mentor to me. I've learned a lot from you about YouTube life and other things. And we've never talked about these the struggles you went through. But now that I think I've heard one or two things that would inspire me to do more. So thanks for coming though. Chop now. So guys, we've come to the end of this interview about the success story and all of that. So don't forget to comment, share and subscribe, and check out his channel, the Dumsy Brown channel. I'll leave it his channel link below in the description of this video. So guys, stay blessed and always never give up.